Do you know that your body speaks to people long before your tongue does, revealing your true worth? In fact, your body language is the very first thing that decides in front of society whether you possess an influential personality or if you are a completely weak person. When people ignore you everywhere or take your presence entirely lightly, the fault does not lie with your face or your looks, but with the way you stand, sit, and walk. Because people who rule society and are powerful, their body posture immediately signals to others that they are not just ordinary individuals but leaders. Some people, without uttering a single word, turn the entire tide in their direction and capture everyone's attention the moment they step into a gathering or a large room. After all, what unique and magical trait do they possess that makes them stand out so distinctly from others? The answer is very straightforward: their dominating and powerful body language. Do you also want to transform your ordinary personality into something just as magical, influential, and powerful, so that everyone gets impressed by you? In today's special and important video, I will teach you 8 excellent ways which, if you start following and adopting in your life, will earn you immense respect from everyone. Remember, if you leave this important guide incomplete or miss it halfway, you will never be able to take your personality to that high stature. And our 8th point has the power to completely change your entire life. Do not ignore it at all, because the human brain takes just 7 seconds to make the final decision of whether you have come to rule or to serve. Whenever you face a stranger for the first time, it takes merely 7 seconds for people to gauge the true strength within you and fully assess your actual potential. Look, I used to appear very weak and fragile before too. People didn't give me any value. They didn't even like looking at me, and wherever I went, I was completely ignored and received no respect. But when I began working deeply on these physical cues and postures, people's perspective towards me changed entirely right before my eyes, and they naturally started giving me a lot of importance. My charisma kept growing, everyone started getting drawn toward me, and now it's your turn to adopt this massive shift in your life. Just before starting the video, type OK in the comment box below right now so you can fully connect with this knowledge. Part 1. Purposeful Strides. Whenever you go to meet someone or enter a new auditorium, the very first thing people's sharp eyes catch is your walk. How you are moving forward. Does your pace reflect firmness and power? Or are you stepping forward slowly like a nervous person? Your unique way of walking tells others clearly whether you have come to lead or are meant to always follow from behind. Therefore, first of all, you must completely improve your gait and permanently abandon all those mistakes that damage your public image. First of all, whenever you go out, step forward with a clear intent and purpose. A solid objective should be clearly visible in your walk. This means you should neither keep your walking speed too slow nor excessively fast and uncontrolled. Do not run so fast that people think you are scared, anxious, or flustered. And do not take such sluggish steps that you start looking lazy, tired, and drained of energy. Maintain such a perfect balance in your walk that it feels like the entire situation is under your control, and you are moving forward with absolute self-respect. Your body posture should be completely open. Your hands should move in a normal and natural manner. Your shoulders should be broad and pulled back, and your head should be held straight and high, making your full confidence clearly visible. Have you ever closely observed the walk of great, successful leaders? Scrutinize the gait of the world's most influential people to notice how they arrive at a place and how they enter any environment. Start observing this behavior and then practice it continuously in your daily life. A deep trust and power should be visible to others in your very style of walking. If you step into any place with a powerful and commanding walk, everyone's attention will be drawn toward you, and people will give you immense respect. On the contrary, if you enter like a weak, scared, and hesitant person, people will completely forget your presence and you will end up being just another face in the crowd. Part 2. Front Exposure. To enhance your influence, you must keep the front of your body completely open, clean, and clear. This simply means that your chest and front area should be entirely free from any kind of obstruction. Many people unknowingly make a huge mistake and prove themselves to be extremely weak and nervous in front of others. Whenever they go in front of another person, they adopt a defensive posture. They cross both their arms or hold their mobile phone in front of them like a security shield. This is a symbol of an insecure and fearful mindset. Whenever a person brings an object in front of themselves or crosses their arms, it indicates that they are scared inside, uncomfortable, and making a futile attempt to protect themselves. People around them immediately sense this subtle cue and notice it. On the other hand, a person who faces people with an open body language speaks with their chest forward without any fear. This behavior displays their deep self-confidence, fearlessness, and power. Therefore, whenever you meet someone, always keep your front open and do not let any kind of distraction, phone, or obstacle come in between. Neither make your phone a shield nor cross your arms. Instead, go in front of others completely naturally and confidently. Doing this will immediately increase your influence by 70%, creating a powerful image in people's minds that will last for a long time, and people will give you great importance. Part 3. The slow motion effect. If you observe closely, you will find that powerful and influential people never appear in a rush, hurry, or panic. Their every action, every movement, and every reaction is completely under their control and executed in a highly measured manner. Whatever move they make, it seems as if they are taking their steps only after careful thought. How you walk, how you speak, or how you move your hands, all these things must be under your complete control. Never turn your neck with a sudden, rapid jerk, nor blink your eyelids repeatedly. Instead, perform every movement with absolute stability and control. A person who interacts with others with a bit of pause and composure appears far more impactful, attractive, and serious than others. Powerful people always have a deep peace, patience, and stillness in their lives. They never react in a hurry under any circumstances. If you learn this art of pausing well, your entire personality will reach the highest level. Conversely, when you move your hands and feet excessively, constantly shift your position, or panic, you unknowingly expose your weakness, which diminishes your prestige and gives people a clear sign of your vulnerability, making your aura incredibly weak. Part 4. The power of silence. If you want to establish yourself as a dignified, respected, and powerful person in any gathering or meeting, make silence your greatest weapon. Always avoid speaking excessively and irrelevantly among people. A person who speaks continuously without thinking often lets things slip from their mouth that gradually destroy their influence, dignity, and aura, pulling them into the negative. On the contrary, a person who remains calm, speaks less, and deeply observes and assesses others is like a silent ruler. Everyone is drawn towards such a serious individual and is always eager to hear what they have to say. Are you also one of those people who do not give others a chance to speak and just keep talking yourself? Remember, if you keep talking continuously without letting others speak, people will start taking you lightly and the value of your words will be lost. Therefore, exercise complete restraint over your speech. Follow the golden and wonderful 70-30 rule. Listen to others 70% of the time and speak only 30%. Speak only when your words carry deep weight, have a solid purpose, and when others are fully ready to listen to you. Otherwise, you will end up as a talkative parrot whom no one respects and no value will be left for them in society, driving everyone away. Part 5. Claiming your space. Whenever you stand somewhere or sit on a chair, learn to fully occupy and fill your space. People who hold status and power assert complete authority over the entire space with their presence wherever they go. On the contrary, anxious and nervous people quietly huddle in a corner and limit themselves severely. If you are sitting on a chair, your sitting posture should clearly reflect that you are entirely at ease, comfortable, and secure. Spread your arms and legs comfortably in a way that shows you are the master of the situation there. If you sit scared, shrunk, or with your arms bound together, no one will care about you. Imagine you have two people in front of you, one who sits hesitant with crossed arms and another who sits in an open posture with a slight smile on their face, making direct eye contact with you. Think about it with a cold mind. Which person would you prefer to spend your time with? Definitely the one who is full of confidence and giving positive signals. Internalize this art completely so that people naturally come to you, look for excuses to talk to you, and respect your presence from the bottom of their hearts, placing you at the highest position. Part 6. The Law of the Still Head. We are often taught in society that whenever you listen to someone, nod your head continuously in agreement so that the other person feels you are paying attention to their words. But the biggest mistake here is that people start nodding their heads excessively and very rapidly. This makes the other person feel that you are merely flattering them, sycophantizing, or artificially trying to please them. If you truly want to become a respectable, strong, and influential leader, set a proper limit to nodding your head. When you continuously nod your head, saying yes to everything people say, it reflects your weakness, insecurity, and desire for approval. A stable and unmoving head is always considered the greatest hallmark of high authority, power, and commanding presence. A stable head is a sign of your internal strength and supreme authority. None of the great, elevated, and powerful politicians or leaders ever move their heads pointlessly during a conversation. They give their agreement to your words very thoughtfully and only when it is absolutely necessary. This very firmness reflects the actual power and majesty within them, due to which people are not only drawn toward them, but naturally bow down before their influence, ready to follow their every command and never show disrespect. Part 7. Own your situation. Many people remain physically present in a gathering or an important place, but mentally they are lost in some other world. While noticing others, they begin to undervalue themselves, start doubting themselves, and this negative thinking clearly reflects as weakness in their body language. If you want to look like a winner and dominate, then wherever you step, become the true master of that entire situation. Awaken this unbreakable faith in your mind that you are the main character of this gathering, just like the main hero of a movie. When you go somewhere with this elevated and superb attitude, your body language will open up naturally and your confidence will be over the moon. On the contrary, if you constantly keep thinking in your mind that the person in front of you is richer, more beautiful, more handsome, or possesses some special quality that you do not have, you will trap yourself in a web of doubt and will never be able to bring out your true potential, always getting left behind. Completely stop comparing yourself to others, trust your uniqueness, believe in yourself, and live every moment with full pride and glory. Part 8. Facial Stillness. How your facial expressions are is the most important and sensitive part of your entire body language. Many people start laughing without any reason over small and pointless things, constantly roll their eyes around, or keep touching their face and nose repeatedly. All these actions fully expose their internal anxiety and nervousness. The mark of a commanding personality is that their face always remains absolutely calm, still, and under control. There should only be a slight, pleasant, and natural smile on your face that does not look forced or artificial. Your eyes should be perfectly steady, and you must have the courage within you to look directly into the eyes of whoever is speaking to you. This direct eye contact reflects your real power and aura. If you pay attention, you will find that great people do not have unnecessary expressions on their face. They maintain only one dignified expression at a time and hold it. If expressions change repeatedly on your face, sometimes laughing, sometimes blushing, you will appear to be a weak person. Therefore, remain completely still. Listen carefully to the person in front of you. Bring these rules into your life to increase your influence by 99% and emerge as a true leader in society to establish your dominance. Let us now briefly recap all these important and life-changing 8 points once again so that they are stamped in your mind forever and you never forget them. First point, purposeful strides. Second point, front exposure. Third point, the slow motion effect. Fourth point, the power of silence. Fifth point, claiming your space. Sixth point, the law of the still head. Seventh point, becoming the master of the situation. Eighth point, facial stillness. The right body language alone decides the direction of your destiny and influence. If you have watched this informative video up to this point, then do write body language in the comments below so that I can know about your amazing concentration and attention power. If you like this information, please like it from your heart, subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you get every new video first. Thank you, and may your day be extremely auspicious and blessed.